Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, I was just watching a bit, scrolling through some GypsyRose kind of shows, right? I don't always just look for, the usual like Nina and so forth. Sometimes I go on, the smaller ones, right? So I was watching one now, and then this lady comes on called Naomi 4363. Okay. Now she's on there talking about, she's saying she's not a gypsy fan. I'm going to put that out there first, okay? But she's on there talking about the FOIA. So the Freedom of Information Act papers that Nina and Ivy Rose knows is telling everybody about, okay? I'm not really into that part of Gypsy Rose verse. I'm kind of more on the baby side and stuff. But what she said didn't make me mad, but made me like, it irked me. You know me, when I get irked, I have to put it out there, right? So she said all the papers that they're reading out to everybody is old news. It's been tried. Gypsy's been tried. She's done her time. She took a plea deal. There's nothing to it, blah, blah, blah. So what they're doing is just starting from day one and really not getting anywhere with it. That's what she's saying, okay? You can watch her on, oh my gosh, the Hollywood Gossip. That's where I got this, okay? And she's going, I don't know why they're spending their time going over this for. She's going, there's nothing that's in them papers that's going to put Gypsy back in prison, okay? And why are they wasting their time? Now, what irked me about this was, if you're sitting there saying she's been tried, she's done her time, nothing's going to put her back in prison now, so let her live her life. That's exactly pretty much what she was saying, okay? But she doesn't understand of all the time that Gypsy's been on parole, which has been over, no, not over a year. Yeah, over a year, right? Yeah, over a year. Um, of all the parole violations she broke, which are supposed to put her back in prison, but haven't. This lady doesn't touch on this at all. So she's trying to say she's not a fan of Gypsy. But what they're doing with the FOIA papers isn't going to put Gypsy back in prison. No, maybe not. But maybe her parole violation will put her back in prison. But why don't you talk about that if you're not such a big fan of hers? She didn't once touch on it. And that's what we all been pretty much working hard to do, is put out her parole violations out there so that hopefully they'll get to the right ears. We've got a petition going that lists her parole violations so we can go to the right person. And all she has to say is those papers will not put Gypsy back in prison. Maybe not. But maybe a lot of what we're doing will. And this lady, she makes videos. She says she does Gypsy videos. I haven't looked. I haven't looked at any of her material or nothing like that. So I don't know what kind of Gypsy videos she makes. I have no idea. You can look her up. Feel free. Right? But just from hearing her right there, just tells me how ignorant she is. She's ignorant to the fact that the people that are doing the Gypsy stuff are working as a collective. Even if we don't talk about each other all the time in our videos and stuff like that, if you watch them, it's like each creator has their own niche. Okay? So one is talking about Nick Godijon. One is talking about Dee Dee. One's talking about this baby. Another one's talking about something else. But if you put us all together, we're a force. But that's not. People like her, if she's making gypsy videos, I can guarantee you she's not part of this force. She's making gypsy videos probably just to get views and clicks. She even says that that's why she does it. Because she thinks that people that are doing the FOIA videos are doing it for views and clicks. Well, I think anybody that makes videos, period, is doing it for views and clicks. Let's be honest. But if the only reason you're doing gypsy videos is for views and clicks, something's wrong. Because to do gypsy videos, you have to be working for something. You have to be striving for something. You can't just go on and say, oh, well, Gypsy did this and that, and people are saying this and that, and that's it. End of the day. No. Fight for something. That's what made me want to do gypsy videos in the first place. Is because I saw all the injustice that was going on with her breaking all these stupid rules, probation violations, and nobody's doing nothing about it. And she's sitting there saying she doesn't cry, she doesn't scream, she doesn't yell. She's not one of like these people. These people that cry, scream, and yell are passionate about what they're doing. They're passionate about bringing the public the views and the truth of the bitch. Blah, I can't even talk anymore. She's got me so mad. We're bringing the truth about the gypsy videos, okay? We're not just on here gabbing for fun. We're not here making up gossip. Even though I say I'm a gossip channel, I don't make anything up. You don't hear me make stuff up about Gypsy. I try to use as much evidence as I can, because in order to do anything, you need receipts. And there's no point in bringing something up unless you have receipts, right? So what this lady is doing with gypsy videos, don't ask me. If you guys want to go look, go ahead. Maybe you can tell me what she's doing, because I have no idea. But I don't consider her part of the collective that's trying to do something, is trying to achieve either putting Gypsy back in prison, getting Nick a fair trial, getting justice for Dee Dee, proving whether or not there's a baby. If you're not doing any of those things, you're doing it for views and clicks. That's all I gotta say. Alright guys, that's my video for tonight. Little rant. That's okay. That's okay. We need a little rant sometimes. It just clears the mind, right? There you go. Alright guys. Please share, like, subscribe as much as you can. You know what to do. Everything's in my bio if you want to do any of those things, but you don't need to. You can just like and subscribe. That's all I ask. Alright guys. Everything in this video has been my thoughts, views, and opinions. Bye guys.